Sounds drive. Sounds drive.
Hello and welcome back to Mpishi. If you are new here, welcome, karibu sana. On today's plate, we are going to be making some chicken curry. To do that, you need some potatoes. So we peeled 3 large potatoes, we diced them, and we are going to bring them to a boil until they are fork tender. So we're going to start with that before we get onto our chicken. Use every spice you're going to use in your chicken, that way the flavors carry all the way through. To our pan, we are going to add 3 medium onions, or you can use 2 big ones, and we are going to fry that with some coconut oil, and we are going to cook that until it is about translucent, almost brown but not quite. This is previously marinated and frozen chicken thighs, so we just thawed that and we are going to use it. We're not going to add any spices at this point because, like I said, the chicken was previously marinated with all the spices that we used in the potatoes. We're gonna fry that until almost all the water is disappeared, stirring it every now and then. Make sure it's not sticking to the bottom of your pan. And we are going to add bell peppers and some tomatoes. We're gonna cover that and we are gonna let it cook until the tomatoes are completely cooked. Check for flavor, so obviously we needed a little bit more, so I added some Sazon, some Jamaican curry powder. It has some heat to it, so be careful if you have little ones. We found out later when we were actually eating, I didn't read the ingredients. And we are also going to add a little bit more garlic, and we are going to mix that up, and we are going to allow our meat to cook all the way through, and also our tomatoes to cook up. So after everything is well combined, we're going to cover it and let it do its thing. So keep checking on it until it is completely done. So as you can see, the tomatoes are completely cooked and our meat is about ready. So at this point, check again for your flavors and add whatever you need. At this point, we'll also keep checking on your potatoes. You want them to be cooked but not mushy. So when they are fork tender like now, it's ready. So turn off the heat and leave it on there until you are ready to use them in the chicken, when you're ready to incorporate them. At this point, we are going to add 2 cans of coconut cream. One was coconut cream, the other one was coconut milk. You can add more or less. The goal here is to have that coconut flavor into the food. You can add your potatoes at this point, and as you know, it's already ready. Mix it up. Be careful not to mash them. Check for your flavors as you go and add what you need to add. At this point, I realized I needed a little bit more, so we added some tomato bouillon. And then we're gonna cover it and let it come to a rolling boil. The chicken is ready, the potatoes are ready. We just want the flavors to marry. On the other side, we're gonna make our rice, which we're gonna be serving our curry with. So basically add 2 cups of water, no, 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. Once you do that, you will never go wrong with your rice. It is always gonna come out, perfectly. So at this point, our curry is already done. We're gonna garnish with green onions and some leeks. And as you can see, I turned off the heat, and we are gonna cover it and let that cook up with the residual heat. At this point, our food is ready, and our rice is also done. So we are going to check on our rice. It was completely done at this point, and we are going to turn off the flame on the rice as well, and then we are going to serve and enjoy. And as you can see, like I said, if you want your rice to come out perfectly, it's always the ratio of 1 to 2. Whatever you use to measure your rice, make sure you use the same amount for 2 cups. And this is what our plate looks like. Thank you so much for joining, and until next time, God bless. Have a good one.